Through the windy Saturday night in early April, Haruto effortlessly works on scrubbing the counters, throwing the trash, and dusting the expensive vase extremely carefully without it budging. While you may be asking, well, why is he doing all this? Haruto doesn't ever say no. Whether it would be for schoolwork or for work at home, the word no is not in his vocabulary. Through this, Haruto has made great relationships with his teachers, one being Chio, his English and history teacher. At home, it all seemed as if Haruto's family was undefeatable. As he carefully straightens the shelves, the air around him thickens. This ominous, unsettling anticipation quickly slashes through the back of Haruto's head with a threatening effect on him. Stunned, he hears the wind howling, making a sound like it's hitting a load of laundry. As he slowly turns around, he's immediately gets greeted with his parents. He releases a loud sigh and asks, "Welcome back." Once again, the ominous wind blows and their parents ask, "Hey Haruto, did you clean the house?" To which he replies, "Yes, mother." "Alright then, would you complete your school homework before going to bed?" To which he replies, "Sure." Finally, the ominous wind pulls back and he feels very relieved. His father asks him in a very soft toned voice, "Haruto, would you like to get shipped to Yakuza to become a slave?" Feeling relieved, Haruto immediately answers, "Okay." But as the weight of the choice becomes more and more apparent, a suffocating awareness sets in, and he finds himself frozen in fear as he looks back into his father's eyes, struggling to breathe before the approaching blackness engulfs him and renders him unconscious. Once Haruto gains consciousness, he springs up, only to find himself in what seems to be in a whole new household with fancy architecture and a beautiful landscape. He looks around to see a plate named Yamaguchi Gumi, the settlers of Yakuzuka residence. At this point, Haruto had realized what happened. Before processing it, an enormous human creates an eerie sound with the door and enters the room. Haruto tries to act civil, knowing the situation, but he is already in abuse wonderland. After a painful beating, the only word spurted out of the human was "Yokozo," my human punching bag. Fast forward 4 years, Haruto is 17 years old, without any high school education, feels no emotion, lost all his social abilities, and is placed in a closet-spaced room with his name written in red spray paint all over. On the other hand, Haruto only had one memory, and that was the jokes he made with Miss Chio. One in particular: "If you would not come to my class after school, I will haunt you," said Haruto in a joking manner. With the slimmer of positivity left in him, he desperately prays for Miss Chio to save him. Miss Chio is a big reader, hence why she became an English teacher. And upon her travels to America, she finds out about a book named Hidden Girl, a book about a modern-day child slave. The details and the heartbreaking story made her create these vivid memories of Haruto being in these situations, and she feels this intense urge to find him after reading the last quote of the book. "With everybody's help and support, maybe my wish will come true." She books her flights to Yakuzuka, as that's the main source of human trafficking in Japan. And when Haruto is running an errand for the family of the Yamaguchi Gumi, they find each other. A revolutionary meeting. Without a second thought, Haruto leaves everything without packing anything of his belongings with him and embarks on a new journey with Miss Chio and her husband in America. It's now 2023. Haruto has grown up and now he works at a hair salon, which is his own personal business named Cherry Blossom Cuts, as that was the first season in which he had met Miss Chio for the first time.